I went the opposite direction. I made cool exhaust ports so we could cool them. That's the weakness in a turbo system, the exhaust port. Then they went to a 4-inch bore and a 2-inch stroke. With that much boost, so you can still hit the one compression, but it packs a wall, you know, with that. Yeah. So I designed it and cast it, machined it up, and they built all the parts, they put it all together. We put on the dyno, they got it going, and it put out 960 watts, so it's a little sharp. But remember, nothing's been changed, just bolt it all together, and now it's putting out at least within 5% of what you aim for. You know? It's pretty good. And then Kay Bignati, who was Sonny's my sister, she married George Bignati, and she comes out, she went out, we just got the new set. We're going to cut the boost this year to 60 inches. Whoops. Now this big board shows with 60 plus 100 some horsepower. So there again, I got kissed by the rules.
So, which...
It wasn't, by the way, it wasn't my motor. I got paid.
Sure. When did you do that engine? That project?
77, 78.
So this engine is 78.
Which one? Spike motor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we ran it that year, but I was already working on it. 79 is when I finished the Bignati motor in 79.
So these were right on the heels of each other.
Yep.
Did this engine help with any experience feed over into the Bignati engine?
And how do you mean experience?
Well, it's an opposed engine.
Yep.
So did any of this feed over into that, or did it
No.
just separate? Okay.
There's two ways to build a flat six. You can build it like this, like a standard 6-cylinder engine, you know, or you can build it like this, or two next to each other, equal and opposite, and you can space it out 3 ways apart. There's ways of doing it. We decided to have them opposite each other and so on. There's different harmonics involved, but either one is all right.
So the spike is number 5. Sesco Chevy 1, Ford Sesco Chevy Ford's 2,
2x4.
2x4 is 3. This one's number 4.
Okay.
Which one came next?
Well, the V8 came next.
And what inspired you to do a V8 after chopping up V8s for so long?
Well, we're looking for an opportunity, you know, up to that point, what did the motorcycles have for engines? They didn't have high horsepower motors, but when they came out with those, and Kawasaki was a convincing thing, when they came out with their 2-valve, you know, that thing really ran, you know, just went there now. We can drop down on the notch and not be involved in all of, because now you got unlimited motor, do anything you want at 120 inches.
It's not this engine.
No, that comes much later.
So that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that becomes a picture. I gotta separate the Suzuki from this is the Suzuki where you got the covers up in the front here. That was the Suzuki's. And the Kawasaki, they had a different kind of valve cover on it. Looked very similar with different valve cover. They were 2-valve motors. This was a 4-valve.
It's not that.
No. It's the Hayabusa motor there.
I don't have that.
Is it this one, Ken? There's another word looking for.
Show that one. No, that's the one I've got here.
Yeah, it's the same thing here.
Yeah, that's the Suzuki.
You know, I have to go back. I got pictures I could show you guys and that. We really shouldn't be just trying to do this all in one day. There's a lot.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
But that engine's out there.
Okay.
So y'all were putting these on display when I was going to take a picture. So I just informed y'all didn't have it.
See, the Kawasaki was our first motor. It was cheap. The guy, the racers ruined it for themselves on that deal because I was buying engines. I could buy the whole upper end for $250. And how I did it was California used Kawasaki's for their motorcycles for the cops.
Oh, wow.
See, when they would wear out, they would then about it was, in Chicago, street racing was getting real popular with the bikers. Bets, big bets on the bikes, with gold gears and stuff, you know. And the guys were killing themselves right and left. And what had happened is, once you bang up the front end of a bike frame, it's too expensive to fix. What are you gonna do with it? They charge so much for it. So, but the machinery is brand new. The guy's got 2,000 miles now, he's killed himself with it, see? So he buys up all the stuff from the insurance companies, these good bikes that are wrecked. And now he strips down the bikes that come from California. Now they got good frame, everything's good. The basic iron is good. Paints it and all that. Takes the hardware out of these engines, out of these other bikes, and puts it together, makes a model out of it, he's selling it to a dealer down there. It's his own model Kawasaki, you see. Now he's got all these upper ends laying around there, whole piles of them, see. So I was able to buy the cylinders and all that stuff for $250 a snap. Now that was cheap going because you could, well, we had to make our own pistons, we had to make our rods, but we could build a really a nice motor for $5,000.
What year was this?
That would have been, we started that project probably in 81, guessing here on that. But it started just after I moved into my house, and I started moving into the house, and I just finished up on flat 6 for Nadia. We got the idea, and I thought, let's go try that.
So who was with McNaughton?
Sonny Meyer.
Oh, Sonny Meyer.
You guys know Sonny Meyer's history? That guy was an engine man, you know. They took him to court with his boss, and of course, they sold him a bad motor, you know. They already screwed up themselves in court. In the qualification, you know, they have to qualify the witness, so they brought him in there to question him. He said, well, yeah, he says, I personally assembled 7 Indianapolis winter engines. I was involved in 25 other ones, you know, doing this and that. I did this and that, and the judge got really interested. He said, really, you know? And the opposing attorneys, you know what they did?
Close the book.
Took the book and walked out the courtroom. You ain't gonna, why would a man screw up a set of pistons with his reputation to save a few bucks for his boss? You know, it's possible, but this don't make sense, you know.
There's a long gene pool there. It goes back to his brother, his dad, that's on Eddie Meyer and Louis Meyer. Louis was a 3-time Indian winner, so all of those guys were mechanics.
Sharp pencils.
Good mechanics. The difference is Sonny Meyer was a man, he's a CEO kind of guy. So when you see him race, he's got a 30,000-foot view of racing. He's like Shaw. So they race smart. They don't.
Yeah, he was good, no doubt about it. Very particular. Gotta get down to see him.
I think a lot of people that would watch a video of you talking about this, you know, they live in a world of the internet. And, you know, you go on eBay and you find a guy that has a whole bunch of motorcycle parts. How did you find out or get your feelers out for these parts back in town?
I forgot how I found out about this guy down there. Sometimes they approach me, sometimes you approach them. I made a deal on magnetos just by a phone call one day. I wrote a business called Standard Magneto in Chicago. And I was using these Fairbanks Morse mag, and I was paying Fairbanks $55 a piece for them, you know. And this guy from Standard Magneto calls up and says, I've seen that thing on your engine. You know, he says, I got a bunch of them mags down here. I'll sell them to you for $10 a piece. So I said, send me one. I looked it up, and the basic shell was right. The cover was for a military engine, for any static, this is for radio. Protected, it was the radio and that shit. A little bit different. The basic shell had the ball bearing, everything was right inside. I would find new caps for it. So then I went down and talked to him, and I realized that this guy, if I buy, he had 700 of them there, if I bought half of them, he'd be in competition with me, trying to sell them. So I said, I want them all or nothing.
Smart move.
So he sold me most of them. He skipped it. He backdoored some stuff on me, but not most of it. So I got a big truck, before the box was big, you know, I had a huge truck and all them out of there. And when he took them apart, nice part-time job, taking them out of the box. It cost more to take them out of the box, and because they made the box with waterproof, they just flew over the Pacific, they just throw that shit over parts of it. No, I don't have, so.
Yeah.
But those things are, I made a bundle on those things.
Wow.
I started selling them for Chevy tools, you know, it's up to $35 a piece, you know. I send them back, I just, look all right, I just throw away and send another one, you know.
Yeah.
And most of them are good, you know. I learned that a lot of them were, when they ran, they would fail, but anyhow. So a guy called me, you know, we got together years ago without the internet too.
Yeah. The good old phone call.
Yeah, well, the phone books used to be good too, now they're what crap, we got nothing in them anymore.
Yeah. Times have changed that way, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So how many of the Kawasaki's did you sell?
Probably about 25 of those. Probably in the Suzuki's I sold, I don't know, 15, 20 of those Suzuki's probably, maybe more. I don't know how many of those I sold. Then I had Yamaha also, that also fit on there. I had Yamaha, and I sold that to my local buddy there. He came in, they were motorcycle racers. And they weighed 250 pounds apiece. They were twin brothers. Well, you can't race a motorcycle and weigh 250 pounds on a drag strip. I mean, they understood that was bullshit, so they came in, they built a V8 motorcycle out of Yamaha. They built a Yamaha. Now they got enough inches to haul ass.